One of the hardest things that you're going to have to face, whether you recognize it or not, is trying to figure out what you want to keep from your parents' place when they pass. You've got to remember the house that they've been in, especially if they've been in a particular house or apartment for a long period of time, is not only a historical testament to your life, but it's a historical testament to their life, and in some instances, their parents' life. Because you have to remind yourself or be mindful that whatever they have things related to you, they have things related to themselves, and they may have had things passed down to them. I'll give you a great example. So when I was in the process of cleaning out my mom's house, I found this. And you're sitting here going, it's a flag. Yeah, this is not just a flag. This is the flag that was used to be draped over my grandfather's casket when he passed away. My grandfather was a World War II vet. I had no clue where this thing was, and I was at the funeral. And I remember them giving this thing to my grandmother, but it never crossed my mind to ask, whatever happened to that flag? Well, guess what? My grandfather passed, my grandmother passed, and when my grandmother passed, my mom got the flag. I had never seen it in the house. And so it just so happened that when I was in the process of cleaning up the house, I go into a closet and boom, this flag, here it is. And it was so much so that when I saw the flag, one of my cousins had to remind me, that's granddad's flag. So why, of course, I took it because I'm a vet and I wanted to make sure I had this so that I can make sure family members got it and we passed it on accordingly. But I say this as an example to let you know that you don't necessarily know exactly what it is that it's important to you until you find yourself in a situation where you're having to go through your parents' effects. And now you have to ask yourself the question, what is it that they have that I want to keep? Sometimes the easy things like the picture, some of the memorabilia may be pretty straightforward, but then you have to do a deep dive and say, how significant is it for you to keep certain things and how significant is it for you to let those things go? So for those of you who may find yourselves, unfortunately, in the tough position of looking at your parents and recognizing that their time with you may be coming to an end, you need to start asking yourself those questions because invariably you're probably not going to keep everything, but you want to make sure you start thinking to yourself, if there's something I absolutely want to keep, start thinking about those things now so you can make sure that happens. I got membership groups. Did you know that? And it has members only shorts or members only video, inside commentary, special behind the look scenes, all of these extra toys so that you can get an appreciation of what was the motivating factor behind the content I produce. If you ever watch my content and you want it more, this is for you.